Hey guys, Scott Carell here, coming to you from my home office in Vernon, New Jersey. Hope you're having a great day. Today, wanted to do a quick lesson on MLM recruiting, specifically MLM recruiting questions, stuff that you can throw into your repertoire to help you increase your recruitment efforts, to help you, maybe close more sales, recruit more team members, stuff like that. All right, so usually what happens when somebody joins a network marketing business, and tell me if I'm wrong, okay? And I'm guilty of having done this myself in the past, all right? And it's pretty funny to watch, especially if you're on the outside watching it happen. You join a network marketing company, you make your list, and now you're in a situation, you're at a barbecue, you're out with friends, whatever, and you're having a perfectly normal conversation about sports, the weather, the stock market, whatever, and then you see your opening. Right? You see your opening and you're going to pounce, and people seem to go into this weird, freaky, creepy pitch mode thing that happens, okay? I've done it myself, all right? And you feel, have you ever thought about a home-based business? And then you go into this weird, your voice changes, your posture changes, you're hoping they say yes, and then your friend is going to go, whoa, all right? What we're talking about today are questions that you can add into the method that you're going about, and kind of not have that happen. Just keep the questions natural, keep them normal. These are your friends, your warm market that we're talking about today. So you don't want to pitch them, you don't want to club them over the head, you don't want to be pitchy, weird, freaky, creepy, okay? So the first thing that we're going to talk about, guys, is the pique interest question. When we introduce our business to somebody, we have to gauge their interest level, okay? So if somebody's not interested, then we don't want to force them and explain why our product has the XYZ herb from pygmies in South Africa. That's why it makes it the best. You see what I'm talking about? We just want to say something simple like, hey, are you open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? Or are you open to other ways of generating cash flow? Or, do you keep your options open, for other ways to make money? Something simple. And if they say no, then it's, okay, cool. Then you go back to talking about whatever you were chatting about, previously. Okay? So keep it simple, guys. Pique interest question is simply that, to pique their interest. It's not to close a sale. Okay? So the second part I want to talk about is making sure that we're qualifying people for your time. Okay? Everybody is not going to be the ideal teammate, the ideal business partner, the ideal prospect, okay? So if somebody says to me that they are interested, then you might want to throw out some questions to them, all right? Again, MLM recruiting questions. That's what we're looking to do. We're looking to throw some questions out. He who asks the questions is in charge of the conversation, okay? So I might say, well, hey, have you ever owned your own business before? Have you ever had a home business before? Have you ever done any network marketing before? Why are you open to having, other ways of generating income? Why are you open to a side project? What's been going on that's leading you to that? Are you serious about having success? Stuff like that. Again, you don't want to be weird and, pushy. Just simple questions that these things happen in the course of a normal business conversation. So keep it that way. They've said yes, they're interested. Ask them questions. See if they qualify for your time, for your team, for the time that you're going to expend putting into them. All right, guys? So now they've said yes, they're open, and you like what they say. So now you're going to set the appointment. Okay? So whether the appointment is in person, if it's a one-on-one or an in-home meeting, or if it's an online presentation, they're going to take a look at your link online. Okay, you want to kind of say, hey, well, how soon can you commit to taking a look at it? How soon, will you have 30 minutes to view the presentation online? Stuff like that. Again, questions, because this is your business, guys. Are you poking it with a stick, or do you want to be serious? All right. If you present yourself in a professional manner, and let people know that, hey, I'm a fun guy, I'm your friend, I know you from, from softball, whatever, but this is my business and I do take it seriously, they will follow your lead, okay? So don't be afraid to ask serious questions. You don't have to be hard-nosed about it, but definitely ask these questions and lead them to where you want them to go. Whether that's I don't think this is a good fit for you, or you get them to the point where they're going to make a decision whether the business is for them or not. Ask those questions to get them there. All right, guys? So we've set the appointment, and now we have to follow up with them after the appointment. Okay? So when I pick up the phone, or if I'm sitting next to them, I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to say, hey, that's the presentation, short and sweet. What did you like best about what you saw? What did you like best? I'm framing it in a positive fashion, because if I ask something like, what do you think? That's that's open. That they will tell you exactly what they think. Well, I thought that one kind of sucked. I didn't like this. I didn't like that. So cut that out right from the beginning and ask people simply, what did you like best about what you saw? And if you ask people what they liked best, that's a specific question. Lead them to where you want them to go, guys. Lead them down the path. What did you like best about what you saw? And they're going to tell you what they like best. Now, they may also add in some things that they didn't like, or they might have some questions about what they saw, but they're definitely going to tell you what they liked best about what they saw. And then you can lead the conversation from there. So finally, guys, the last point I want to talk about today is objections. Now, a lot of times, and I don't think I'm the only one, or maybe I am, but handling objections is a big part of the recruitment process. So people are going to have questions. They're going to say, I don't have time, I don't have money, I don't have this, I don't have that. My wife doesn't want me to, my husband doesn't want me to, my job doesn't permit me to. So anytime they have an objection, ask them to clarify that. Hey, can you clarify that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by pyramid scam? What do you mean by, is this network marketing? What do you mean by is this, that? Ask them. And then when they say, I just don't have the time because, I work 40 hours a week and I'm driving in the car. So then you ask them again, okay, so are you telling me that you don't have the time because you work 40 hours a week, or you don't have the time because, you're in the car too much? So then once you keep asking them questions, you'll break down those objections. And then you can say, well, if I can show you a way that you can work around X, Y, Z, would that be something you'd be open to? Okay, guys? So ask questions that have power behind them, questions that are going to lead those prospects in the direction you want them to go. And again, they're going to make the ultimate decision. We're just collecting the decision. You need to ask the proper questions in order to get them there. Okay, guys, that's all I have for today. I appreciate your time, guys. And if we are not connected on Facebook, all right, guys, I'm going to leave my link below in the description. And definitely leave me a comment on the video, share it, with your friends, or like it, or get it out there if you found some value, and definitely let's connect on Facebook, guys. All right, again, that's all I have for today. Success is a choice. Go out and crush it. All right, see you next time. Bye bye.